Hi boys and girls, and welcome to our math video about how you can use place value blocks to compare two different numbers. So you want to be able to tell which number is either greater than or less than another number. So you can join me by looking at the top of page 510. It is your workbook page that is in your distance learning folder. So follow along at the top of page 510. So we're going to start here. Which is greater? That's what we want to find out when we compare the numbers 98 and 94. Okay? We want to know which number is greater. So what we do is we first start by comparing the number in the tens place, looking at the number of tens there are in each number. Well, in the number 98, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 groups of 10, and also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 groups of 10 in 94. So both numbers have 9 groups of 10. Since those numbers are the same, we have to look at the numbers that are in the ones place. So we count the number of ones in 98. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we go to the number 94 and we look at how many ones are in 94. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, now we can answer the question, is number 98 greater than or less than 94? Well, you know, boys and girls, that 8 is more than 4. So now you know 98 is greater than 94. Why? Because 8 is more than 4. And you'll see this little symbol here. We're going to learn more about greater than and less than symbols when you come back to school on Tuesday, and we continue in topic 9. All right, let's go compare one more. Here we have 3 groups of 10 and 2 ones. That's the number 32. We also have, we're going to compare 32 to the next number, 3 groups of 10 and 5 ones. That's 35. So remember, we want to start by comparing the tens. Both of these numbers have the same number of tens. They both have 3 groups of 10. So that means we have to go to the next, we have to compare the number in the ones place. In the number 32, 2 is in the ones place. That means there are 2 ones. In the number 35, there are 5 ones. So we want to compare which one has more. We can say 32 is less than 35. Why? Because 2 is less than 5. All right, we're going to go on to do you understand? Because I have run out of space on my board, I'm going to put up this piece of paper here where I drew the rest of the problems that we're going to do together today. So I want you to go to Do You Understand? You know where that portion is on your worksheet. And our problem today says, which number is greater, 38 or 26? So I'd like you to stop the video here and then draw. You remember how to draw place value blocks. Let's do that together. And then you can stop the video. So we want to draw 38. I'm going to write the number 38 here. And then I'm going to draw place value blocks for that number. 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. And the other number is 26. Let's draw place value blocks for 26. 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So we drew our place value blocks. Here's our question. Which number is greater, 38 or 26? So go ahead and stop the video here if you need to, and then come back. So, how would you complete this sentence? 38 is greater than or less than 26. And how do you know? Remember, we first start out by comparing how many are in the tens place. In the number 38, we have 1, 2, 3 groups of 10. And in the number 26, we have 1, 2 groups of 10. So we don't have to go any farther in comparing our numbers. We know that there are more groups of 10 in the number 38 than in the number 26. So we already know that 38 is greater than 26. Why? Because there are more groups of 10 in the number 38 than there are in the number 26. Let's go on and we'll do some guided practice together before you go on and complete today's work on your own. So, let's look at number 1. In problem number 1, we want to compare the numbers 78 and 53. So remember, first begin by comparing the number that is in the tens place. Now here we have 78, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 groups of 10 in 78. And in the number 53, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups of 10. We don't have to compare any further because the numbers in the tens place are different. And we know that 7 is more than 5. So now we can answer the question. 78 is greater than 53. Why? Because 7 is more than 5. All right, let's go on to our last one. Number 2, and we're still on page 510. We want to compare the numbers 24 and 29. First, compare the number of tens in the tens place. In the number 24, there are 1, 2 groups of 10. In the number 29, there are 1, 2 groups of 10. Because they're the same number of tens in the tens place, we have to go to the ones. Now, in the number 24, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 ones. And in the number 29, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ones. Which is greater, 4 or 9? A 9 is greater, isn't it? So we can answer the question now. 24 is greater than? No. 24 is less than 29. Why? Because 4 is less than 9. Thanks for joining me, boys and girls, and now you can go on and complete your math assignment on your own. Have a great rest of your day.